So having no phone charger in a drift car is more of a problem than you might think. Now, since I use this car as my daily driver, I often find myself or my passengers needing to charge their phone whenever we take the car to go somewhere. However, none of my 12-volt or USB plugs work in the car, which is weird since the rest of the infotainment system still seems to work, so I have a weird suspicion that something just isn't plugged in. So today we're going to see if this problem is going to be an easy fix or something a little bit more in depth. Now, step one was figuring out how to safely remove the infotainment screen without damaging it or without needing to pull the entire dash out. Which honestly, this wasn't too bad to do, as we just had to remove the plastic trim pieces and undo some bolts up in the top and bottom of the screen. Which once I was all unbolted, all we had to do was give a good yank on the plastic and it came right off. And I was super stoked to find out that the 12-volt outlet was just never plugged back in. However, there was one tiny problem. I don't exactly know what happened to the cable that plugs into this thing. But after a little bit of searching, I discovered where it sits and I had to unbolt part of the dash so I could lift it up and try and access this cable. Which this was way more of a challenge than I anticipated, but eventually we finally got it. All we had to do from there was just feed the cable through the front and plug it back into the 12-volt outlet, click the dash screen back into the stock clips, and then bolt it all back together and reinstall some of the plastic trim pieces to see if this would actually work.
Now, my main hope right now is that wasn't unplugged for a specific reason and that my car will just spontaneously catch on fire. But if I fix this and it's a functioning phone charger, oh, I'm gonna be so happy.
Now, the little 12-volt plug there will light up if I did this correctly. A power?
No way.
We did it. Which you have no idea how excited I actually am to have a functioning phone charger in the car. But anyways, if you guys want to see more content like this, follow me.